Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction opinion itong post ni Attorney Harry Roque tungkol sa posibilidad na magkaroon ng temporary release si PRRD sa ICC gamit ang batas sa The Hague Dutch law. Ito, seeking a way out. Duterte considered drug law, Dutch law, Netherlands, Dutch law in bid for release from ICC detention. Post ito ni Attorney Roque. Former President Rodrigo Duterte may use provisions under Dutch law to request temporary release while he awaits trial at the International Criminal Court in The Hague. Vice President Sara Duterte confirmed this in a video statement released by her office on June 3, saying the idea was raised by Duterte's former spokesperson, Harry Roque. Okay, siguro a month ago, nabanggit ito ni Attorney Roque na meron siyang na-research na may batas sa Netherlands na kung ang edad mo 80 years old na, hindi ka na pwedeng makulong. Ganon ang na-research ni Attorney Roque. So, susubukan nilang gamitin ito. Ulitin ko lahat na pwedeng gawin nila para lang makalabas si PRRD temporarily. Tuloy pa rin ang kaso sa ICC. Kailang kung magamit nila ang provision ng batas na ito kasi 80 years old na siya. Baka sakali, nagbabaka sakali lang, wala pang kasiguruhan na para bang piyansa sa atin dito kung pagbigyan ng Dutch government, makialam ang Dutch government kasi ang ICC nasa Netherlands batas na umiiral. Baka kasama si PRRD dahil 80 anyos na siya, palabasin niyo muna temporary. Kaya lang hindi siya aalis sa The Hague, Netherlands. Kung may hearing, mag-attend siya. Di ba maganda? So, ito yung payag ng Office of the Vice President. The Vice President said she will support the legal effort remotely. Sabi niya, I can do that while I'm back in the Philippines. I will work on it online, she told reporters. This follows her recent visit to The Hague on May 30 with her mother Elizabeth Zimmerman, where they met the detained former president. Okay. So, ito, update na lang ito sa pagbisita ni VP Sara. Sara Duterte stated that during the visit, which lasted 90 minutes, wow, matagal-tagal, she only shared updates that had already been cleared by their lawyers and were considered public knowledge. This included their ongoing challenge to the ICC's jurisdiction and new steps under the Rome Statute concerning interim release. Yan. So, ituloy lang po natin ang pagdarasal para sa, ang aking dasal is yung good health. Hindi siya affected, tanggapin niya yung kalagayan niya, ipasakamay na sa Diyos, huwag niyang pabayaan ang kanyang health, makatulog siya ng mahimbing, magkakain siya ng tama. According to Attorney Roque, nag-i-enjoy na daw siya na nanonood ng TV at nagbabasa ng mga libro, which is good. Ano pa? Their conversation, ito, the Vice President shared that her father expressed gratitude to the public efforts, yung palaging may nagbibisita sa kanya. Tell them I am eternally grateful for your showing of support and I recognize your sacrifice which you do not have to do so you can go home now. Okay, so ganon. Their conversation also covered family matters. The former president asked about his children, including Congressman Paulo Duterte and daughter Veronica. He saw the billboard of Kitty in Manila and he was proud of it, Sara Duterte shared. The Vice President also mentioned that Duterte brought up his longtime partner, Hanilet Abansinya, during the visit. He asked Zimmerman if she still knew her, to which she replied yes. Asked about how he was coping up in detention, ito, the former president joked, "Sometimes I cannot sleep because I think of your mother." Talagang hindi pa rin naalis ang pagiging joker ng ating Tatay Digong. So, sana laban lang. Kasi tinanggap naman niya, this is my destiny. Whether rightly or wrongly, destiny. So, tayo naman ng mga supporters niya, huwag tayong mawala ng pag-asa. Ako, kung minsan gumagano na umiiling, bakit nagkaganito? Parang masamang panaginip. Kailang nangyari na. So, ang key dito is acceptance. Nandyan na yan, wala na tayong magagawa. So, ang magawa natin is tuloy ang laban. Tuloy ang suporta. Kaya salamat sa mga kababayan nating OFWs na everyday hindi nawawalan sa linsinan na lang. Grabe, sakripisyo ba? Gastos, pagod. Galing kung saan parte ng mundo. Magpunta doon, may kamag-anak nga kami dito sa Mindanao. Gumastos. Nag-tour doon para lang mabisita si Tatay Digong. Sabi ko, nakakainggit naman. Gusto ko ring bumisita. Kailang wala man kaming bisang mag-asawa papunta sa Netherlands. Kailangan pa naming magkuha ng visa. Kailang dito, prayer na lang. The best support that we can give to our Tatay Digong is prayer. Prayer na yung kalusugan niya, makayanan niya ito. Kasi iba na yung 80 years old. Usually yan, nangihina na. Kailang, alam ko, palaban ang ating Tatay Digong, kaya tayo naman, tuloy lang ang ating laban. Okay, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon. Dahil ang sweldo po natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Sa ngayon, namimigay tayo ng mga libreng yero at pako para maayos ang mga sira-sirang bahay ng Talandig or makapagpatayo ng bagong bahay yung mga walang bahay na nakikitira lang sa kanilang mga magulang.